Dum 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 dum. Prequel video. Dum, dum, dum.
Hi, welcome to this prequel video about Chitty Bang Bang. Well, as I forgot to mention to you last time, is that, this car, you probably think, what is this car about? So I'm going to tell you what this car really is. Yeah, the car is an old race car. Yeah. So when the car, for many years ago, in the old owner that owns that car, he was a race driver, and he used the car to win races all over the world. So you see that in the beginning of the movie. In the title, you see the names of every people that's in the movie and also are making the movie and all other. So that at the beginning you see it. And then a couple of minutes after you see that the children are playing with this old race car at the junkyard. And when they come home, they ask the father about this race car and wondering if he could buy it. But he said, no, we don't have the money. So a little bit later on, he went to the fair and he's tried to sell his inventions. But he didn't get lots of money at the fair. So, the woman that he almost crashes into, her father works at this candy factory. And, he goes there and tries to sell him a lollipop. So he tries to impress her father to buy these lollipops from him. But at first it don't get easy. So he tries and tries, and then he sings the song, too sweet, and maybe the rest. And then he gets the money at the end. So he buys the car, and he fixes it up, and it takes lots of days, lots of weeks, and then he's finished. But his children were excited because they couldn't wait to see the car. So afterwards, he opens the garage door and he drives the car out. And earlier he used some parts from the house, so to fix the car up. So the car was finished, and then he takes his children to the beach. But before they get to the beach, they almost crash into this woman again. And before that, the children asked their father, what's that sound? What are the car making that sound for? Well, he introduces himself as Chitty Bang Bang. Oh! So they start singing the song, the title track, Chitty Bang Bang. And then they almost crashes into the car with this woman. And the woman drives into the water, and Mr. Potts, that's his name, Mr. Potts, in this movie. He goes out of the car and into the water and help the woman to dry land. And and talks to the woman, and then he offered to drive her. So she said, "Where are you going?" "Oh, we're going to the beach." So she went to the beach with him. And then she heard the sound, the car. And she asked why the car are making that sound. And the children says, well, the car is introducing himself as a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And then they sing the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, the song. And then they go to the beach and have a great time. And the children start singing a song. Well, because this is a musical. Yeah. So they sing a couple of songs in this movie. And then they want the father to tell them a story. So their father told them a story about pirates and bad guys and villains and all that. And the pirates, they were interested in his car. So they tried to get his car, but they failed. So they thought, okay, because they saw an old man there. So they kidnapped the old man because they knew that that man was the family of Mr. Potts. Because the old man is Mr. Potts' father and grandpa to the kids. So they kidnap him and think that now we're going to get the car. Yeah. So Mr. Potts, and when he heard about that, he takes the car. But before that, something happened. You see that the car are in the water. So the kids thought that, we're drowning. And the father says, don't worry. And then something strange about to happen to the car. Well, you remember, as I told you last time, that the car is floating on the water? Well, this car could change into a boat. Yeah, if you believe it or not. So it changed into a boat and drive. But the bad guys has a gas balloon. So the car is start to fly also. So they fly after these bad guys to a country far, far away. And there they meet up with a Toymaker, played by Benny Hill. Well, accidentally, Benny Hill passed away later on. In the 80s, I believe he passed away, or beginning of the 90s. Well, between there. So they meet up with him and they introduce themselves. But first, Benny Hill sees that some people needs help. So he said, come here. And they run to him and into the toy store. And he was hiding them because the guards and the bad guys were after them. Yeah. So what happened next? Later on, you see this scary looking guy are hunting down every children in the town. Because, the dog catcher. Yeah, the dog catcher who catches every dog in the neighborhood because they don't have a name tag or a license. That's happened to these kids. Yeah. This is a kid catcher. Yeah. Who are tricking the kids for candy or other stuff. So what happened then? Yeah. You better watch Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, because this movie, as I mentioned before, it's a good movie. So, well, if you are a huge Benny Hill fan, this movie is for you. If you are, say, born in the 50s, for example, and you were a child in the 60s, and then you love 60s movies from the 60s, well, this is a movie for you. So, if you are born later, say in the 80s or 90s, and love old movies, from the 50s, 60s, or 70s, 80s, yeah, you love those movies, then this movie is for you. But, if you are a critic who are after to criticize every movie, every TV show, every music, and everything else, this movie isn't for you. Because this movie is a family movie for the entire family, and it's a musical, and have lots of great songs like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, who are the title track from the album, and also there are many great scenes in this movie, like the car changes into a plane, changes into a boat, yeah, and also into a car. So, do the bad guys get this car? Or can Mr. Potts and the children and this woman get away with their grandpa and father? Because this old guy is Mr. Potts' father and Mr. Potts' children's grandfather. Yeah. So can they get away from the bad guys? Or what happened? Well, you have to watch this movie and find out. And also this movie come out in 1968, and it's 2 hours and 24 minutes long. I promise you will not be disappointed, because this movie has excitement from the beginning till the end. Yeah. At first you see the car driving on the racetrack, because it's an old race car. And then you see the kids are playing with it at this junkyard, and they want the father to buy the car, but he don't have the money, so he has to find out what can he do to make money. So he went to the fair, and then he didn't get quite lots of money, but he got little money. But then he goes to this factory, and so it's a good movie. That was I trying to mention earlier in the unboxing video, but I didn't remember all of it. So also their father is an inventor who invents many things. Yeah. And also the kids and their father and the grandpa live alone. Yeah. The mother is dead, I believe. She died. She passed away for many years ago. So the father and the kids living in this house, and the grandpa, the old guy, lives in a little house. outside. Yeah. So, well, so the bad guys takes this house, little house where the father is, and takes it and fly away. Yeah. So do they get the car? Well, you have to wait and see. And well, also there a little humor inside of it, and there a little action inside of it, and yeah. So well, you can laugh, you can cry, and you can, oh, now it's gonna be excited. Do they get the car, or what happens? Yeah. So that was the prequel video today, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Share your knowledge, connection, and collection with other Doctor Who fans all over the world. And see you later, alligator. And also see you on the wild side. Bye.